there, I'm Annie, your trusted tour guide through meaningful milestones. If you've ever had a big dream, the kind that lives in your notes app, your Pinterest board, or your heart, and you've thought, maybe someday this episode is your permission slip to make it real. And let's be clear, I'm not talking only about websites or online projects. I'm talking about your kind of meaningful milestones. Maybe it's launching a creative side project. Maybe it's planning that trip you've always dreamed about, like going to the Super Bowl. Maybe it's finishing the family cookbook or turning your "I should do that someday" into "I'm doing it right now." Whatever it is, I've got a map, a method, and a whole lot of lived experience to help guide you through. I'm here for you. Stick around because by the end of this episode, you'll have a very doable real-world step to bring that dream closer. Dreams don't have to be digital. Let's reframe this right away. In episode 1, I shared how I bought the domain name for USA CCL 250 at a barbecue before the burgers got cold. That moment was about claiming something, not just a web address, but a belief that the dream mattered. But not every dream lives online. Some of them are deeply personal, some are physical, some are always wanted to kind of dreams. Let me share one. Imagine I'm standing there watching my son witness his Philadelphia Eagles win the Super Bowl in person. They won it for the first time. It was electric, emotional, and unforgettable. Trust me, dreams do come true, and I witnessed someone realizing that for the first time in their life. It was amazing. And not all dreams are about big events either. One of mine started with a recipe card and led to ourrecipetree.com, a way to preserve and share family favorites. Another was sparked by a scrappy dog-loving kid and became maxsmutts.com, where fitness and rescue missions collide. And when we talk about dreams, let's not forget the original big dreamers. 250 years ago, people like Thomas Jefferson, Alexander Hamilton, and Phyllis Wheatley envisioned something much bigger. Not fully formed, not perfect, but bold enough to start. That spirit, it's still worth channeling. Step 1, name it and claim it. Before you do anything else, say it out loud. Excuse me, not someday, not if I win the lottery. Say, I'm going to, I'm building, I'm finishing. Examples. I'm going to the Super Bowl before I turn 70 or 50 or 60 or whatever it is for you. I'm writing our family's story. I'm launching my coaching service this year. Put it on a post-it note. Tell someone you trust. Use a fun name, even if it's just for you, like Operation Nacho Bowl or Project Grandma's Kitchen. Because once you name it, it starts to take up space in your life, not just your brain, your calendar, your wallet, your choices. Step 2, sketch the dream. Most people get overwhelmed by the logistics. They skip to, what software should I use or how do I afford it, and then quit before they begin. Instead, zoom out. You don't need a blueprint. You need a napkin sketch. Think like a tour guide planning an itinerary. Where are we going? What matters most to the traveler? What's the timing, the budget, the vibe? Super Bowl dream? When is the next one in the city you love? What seats matter most? Nosebleed or sideline? Just get in there. Could you go to the city without the ticket and still soak up the moment? Family legacy project. Who do you want to include? Who do you want to honor? What do you want to preserve? Recipes? Photos? Letters? Could you start with just one story? Just one scan? One conversation? With our recipe tree, I started with a single pile of typed recipes and an idea. No fancy tools, just purpose. With Max's Mutts, It was a sticky note from my son that said, "Dogs plus fitness equals fun?" Question mark. That was our whole brief. Step 3. Pick the right tool. You do not need to spend hours researching the perfect system. You need a simple, supportive, low-friction place to start. If your dream does involve something online, I recommend system.io. It's affordable, all-in-one, user-friendly, and non-techie folks. Great for both beginners and big visions. But maybe your dream doesn't need a platform. Maybe it needs a binder, or a Pinterest board, or a Google Calendar reminder that says, "Hey, your dream is still here. Give it 30 minutes." Pick the next tool, not the final one. You're not building Rome. You're booking the first ticket. Step 4. Take a tiny, tangible step. This is the secret sauce. Dreams don't die from failure, they die from delay. So what's one thing you can do today? Not launch the site or book the flight. One thing like Google average Super Bowl ticket prices. Try and breathe after you read that one. Write one paragraph of your story. Research scanner apps for old photos. Email a friend and say, "Hold me to this." Buy the domain name. Put a sticky note on your mirror that says Project Freedom 2026. The most powerful step is the one that feels small but moves you forward. And hey, if you'd like some extra support mapping it, I made you something. It's a simple, printable, fillable PDF called Dream to Done Checklist that walks you through each of these steps. Grab it for free at Trusted Tour Guide Annie. No fluff, just focus. So why me? Why listen to me? Because I've done this. I'm not here as an expert with all the answers. I'm here because I've lived this. I've started and restarted. I've tried ideas that fizzled and others that flourished. I've walked my kid through Super Bowl week and into the stadium. We were there. We saw the Eagles win it all. I've bought the domains, launched the brands, preserved the memories, fought through doubt, and kept walking anyway. Some with deep roots, like USA CCL 250, some with a whisk and a story, like our recipe tree, and some that started on a walk with my kid and a pup with attitude, like Max's Mutts. You don't need a guru. You need a guide, someone who gets what it's like to care about something, to believe in something, to feel this could matter if I just started. That's me. And that's why I'm here. Your step this week, pick one of these. Write it down, speak it out loud, make a folder, buy the domain, tell a friend, set a reminder, start a sketch, take a photo of something that inspires you. And if you want a space to work through all those steps, the naming, the sketching, the tools, the tiny actions, visit the link in the description of this video and download the Dream to Done checklist. It's free, no obligations. It's designed to walk with you through the steps that lead to your milestone. Post your dream in the comments or DM me. I'll be cheering for you. You don't have to know the whole route. You just need to pick a direction. If this helped you feel less stuck, less alone, more seen, or more fired up, hit that subscribe button and come back next week. In episode 3, we'll talk about how to tell your story with heart for websites, videos, family books, or just the people you love. Because your story matters, and so does your dream. Until then, keep walking towards what matters.